Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is time. We are going to pull this into the shop, get this bad boy fixed. If you don't know, we got some bad injectors on this, so we're gonna replace them all. We use this 9430 to run the VT most of the time. We really wouldn't need it this spring because we got all of our anhydrous on last fall, so we could use the 9420T to pull the VT, but you know how it goes. Next thing you know, the 9420T will break down. We're gonna need something to pull the VT, so we just as well try to get this thing fixed before spring. Bucky's got the injectors ordered, get to start working on this, so I'm gonna get it started, get it over the shop. Might not start, it's pretty cold-blooded. It's been plugged in for probably half the day, so we'll see how it goes. Gas money, dude. Hopefully the 97 Blue Power Stroke fires up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. You're a grumpy old girl, aren't you? Woo! I was worried there for a second. The beast. The big hoss. Here we go. We made it. Doing the grand old equipment shuffle. Gotta make room for this big girl. I love it. This thing is such a beast. Really, the only thing left we got to do to this planter is put some of these pins in on the row units where it holds the C tube. For some reason, we're missing a bunch. That there's the culprit. So I actually got to take this whole thing off real quick. Ooh. Ooh. Man, not quite long enough. You have to get different ones.
It's too short or?
Too short. It's right diameter, just too short.
Okay, how much longer?
It barely pokes through, like barely. Is it gonna like come over center?
It will go.
It's not gonna come over center. Just, that's gonna do right there. On this episode of Major Tractor Time with Bucky, what do we got here? We got a junk 13.5 liter?
Yes, we do.
Oh.
Another one.
Another one. This is a common reoccurrence at the John Deere green paint, isn't it?
Yep. They're all junk. Planter tractor, 2023.
Exactimers.
Yeah. Did I say Phillips? I'm losing my mind.
So Bucky, what are we doing here today?
We gotta put injectors in it.
Injectors.
He's been missing for probably a year and a half.
Quad hug.
Oh man, I saw that chrome on the 8520, I almost got blinded.
Seriously. We're getting 9620 out, get it up to the shop so we can service it. Hopefully it starts. Oh yeah. Best looking tractor there is on this planet. Change my mind.
What do you got going on here, Badger Meister?
Oh, just a little more to business.
Looks like spiders.
It's a sign that John Deere should have put 3 valves on their tractors back in the 60s and 70s.
Didn't need it back then.
How'd you run a planter with a tractor like this before in that time frame?
You had a trip lever that you pulled the marker, and
Trip lever.
tripped it, and it clutched it to the other side.
Badger's putting a third, essentially hydraulic on the 4020.
Look at that financing menagerie.
I'm an engineer for Deere.
I mean, is that factory? Hey, we gotta put lights on this thing. We gotta put the canopy on the 4020. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Coming along
Looks like
nicely.
it was just not quite touching.
No, I think the door wasn't shut good enough.
Clean right in here.
Just two on one to be back. 4020, 9620 RX.
Look at that. Evolution.
Just get the 9620 pulled into the shop so we can get working on it.
A lot going on now. 9430. Major work. 9620. Really nice about these quad tracks is they're narrow. Fit in the tight spaces easily. It's pretty handy, really. Coming in hot.
We could still put another tractor in here.
Yeah, I know. Shop's huge. We got two things in here we wouldn't even normally have. We still gotta clean this area up. They're not plugged in yet.
Well, I guess I'll put the new ones on this side, then you'll compare this side to that side.
Some new lights going.
And light, we gotta fix a connector back here. The crimp came off.
And Bucky's doing his favorite thing.
Don't look. Buck connectors are not John Deere approved.
It's playing with fire.
Buck connector Bucky.
Butt connected Bucky.
I've been using more solder lately, so.
Oh, look at that.
I feel like it's really bright over here on the right. I mean, I can read the letters on that box. That I can't.
think that one's
Are they even on over here?
That's number one.
Okay, number one. That's number two. That's number three.
Got the quad track ready to get serviced. I just picked up all the filters over at Glenn's place. There's a lot more to servicing this thing than I realized. Check this out. So between this shelf and this shelf is all the filters. I don't even know if I actually have them all. 2 fuel filters, oil filter, 1, 2, 3, 4 hydraulic filters, a bunch of air filters, maybe a crankcase filter in here. So since I'm waiting on Bucky to bring some oil home tonight, I'm gonna start with the fuel filters. I wanna change those out one at a time, start the tractor, make sure it starts good, and I don't want to have oil drained and have to wait to do those. Start with the fuel filters. There's one up here, there's one in the back. Come on, dear, make something a little more accessible. Yep, great. Got my new filter pre-filled with fuel. Oh, yep. Splatter fuel a little bit. Take that off. That feels good right there, so I'm gonna stop. One filter down, only like 100 more to go. Here's the second fuel filter here in the back by the tank. This one's got a little electrical connection on it. Yep. Look at that, so you can pre-drain the filter. The valve here. And if I had not shut that valve off, depending how full your tank is, all that pressure, I'm assuming, would just keep pushing fuel up and draining fuel. So I would have been dumping fuel forever. Man, that's on there tight. There we go. New filter ready to go on, pre-filled. Don't forget to turn this valve back on. Now I'm going to move on to the hydraulic filters, and I actually miscounted. There's actually 5 total hydraulic filters, 4 of which are the same filter, and then there's one that's kind of an oddball. Oh, there we go. I got 4 more filters to do. I got this small one, which is pretty easy to get to right here, and then those ones over there that are a little more of a pain, it looks like. Just finished getting off the 3 filters over here. 2 new ones on there. Just gotta put the 3 new ones on here, then run it so the filters can get full, and top off the hydraulic fluid. Got all the new hydraulic filters on. Start the tractor. That'll allow those filters and the housings to refill full of oil. Once that oil settled down, I'll shut it off and keep topping off the hydraulic oil as needed. Looks like we're gonna be good on the hydraulic oil. I'll check it later as the tractor oil settles in there. Here we got the 2 cab filters. This is the one outside the cab. That's definitely getting replaced. This one goes inside the cab on top of the roof. Probably just blow this one out. This one looks pretty good. Here's the housing that holds that filter. Oh, look how dusty this is. Jeez. I just need 1 more of these. I only had 1. Last thing you do is get the oil changed. Not too bad. Not fun. All right, I made a mess. Bucky showed up, got the rest of the filters I need, and brought some oil. Air filters are done.
I'm gonna change. You made me pick up the broken glass. Don't want it to be in vain, no. But to slow things down and clear my mind, it's like leaving a toxic friend behind. You say
Bucky and I just got it filled up with oil. We'll go ahead and start it, then we'll check it and see if we need to add any more oil. Just like that. We're topped off. I'm good to go. The only thing I got left to do is get everything greased, check with Bucky if there's anything else we need to get done. We'll be ready to hook onto the cultivator. This thing's about ready to go.
So for anybody out there that has a 4020, they know how this goes. This has a 540 PTO shaft in it, and there's a 1000 PTO shaft up here in the storage area. We got to switch those for our 900 cyclo-air planter. Got a little bucket down here. Catch a little oil. We get this one out first. There's a little indentation in there, and that has to find the sweet spot in there. Pull this one out, stick that one in, you lose a little bit of oil. I'll stick this one back in, put that up in there. There's a little snap ring I'll put in there. Push it in. Oh, look at that. Hit it the first time. What's the chances of that? So I always carry a pair of pliers with you. Get that just started in there. And usually take your pocket knife. Always want to have one of those with you too. Push that little snap ring in there. And grab the PTO shaft and make sure the snap ring's in there good to go. And we'll put this one back up in here. That one's a little more difficult to get in.
What did you say about that monitor?
That's nice.
You need a drink holder right here.
Biggest spot for one.
Do you think the bolts are big enough in the bracket that holds the monitor?
I mean, they probably could be a little bigger.
Yeah, those are 1-inch bolts. Tell me again what you thought of that bracket.
Looks factory.
Green doesn't quite match on the tube, but that's okay for now. This tractor's a working tractor. I mean, come on, it's pulling an international planter. How pretty does it need to be?
Welcome to the show, everybody.
I gotta apologize to y'all. Honey Badger didn't do a very good job of filming hooking up the 900 cyclo-air planter, 6-row.
6-row exact emerge high speed.
Oh, Honey Badger feels so bad. Look at him. Here it is, ladies and gents. Pull them in. This is the 6-row cyclo-air. We use this to plant end rows for seed corn. Plant sweet corn with it. Get ready to go. We don't use it a whole lot, but it's pretty nice. Honey Badger got a bracket made for the planter monitor.
Yeah, we're gonna do the diverter valve here in a little bit. I know it works. Just gonna check and make sure we got the right direction. Make sure these hoses on the right, the right marker, hoses on the left, doing the left marker.
This is gonna be a pretty snazzy little unit. That's for sure. If you go back and watch some videos from last spring, some of the first videos that we actually did, you'll see we had the 1206 on this planter. So you be the judge what looks better. We'll get some cool drone footage this spring, and you can be the judge of what's a better combo, 1206 in the cyclo or 4020 in the cyclo. We know what a better tractor operational wise is on it, Honey Badger.
Oh, it's gonna be the 4020 power shift, hands down. It's not gonna look as cool, but
It'll look cool.
it's gonna be interesting.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a green Cummins X15. It will also appear that somebody spilt a lot of oil. 3,000 hours already on the big girl. But the engine probably only has one season out of it, a spring and a fall. The original center fill planter. The boxes are insecticide. We do not use those on this planter. All right, ready for the snake's nest? No snake's nest this year? I'm so disappointed. Pretty clean. Can you smell that though? Yeah. One year we took this off, started it up. Oh my gosh. It blew out like mice had been in there and carried every piece of insulation. This is the seed meter. Yeah, this is high tech, man. Pull a tractor out of the mud with that thing. Inside, now we can pretty everything up. Top secret color coding.